guys? Master Pekka Gaming back again with another video, guys. Sorry if you guys hear anything in the background. Don't ask why. Guys, today is a video that I think a lot of you might get triggered over. You know, I asked a bunch of people, which top 10 would you like to see the most? And I gave them a few selections. I gave them, I think, fast food restaurants, movies, cereals, and video games. The least selected one was video games. Kind of sad. It broke my heart a little bit. No, I'm kidding. I was surprised by it. I mean, not a lot, but anyway. Then I think restaurants was third. And then cereals, which actually was one I didn't think a lot of people would suggest for me to do. And then number one suggested was movies. No surprise, movies is something you do with your family a lot, so no surprise to me that was number one. I expected that one to be number one. This is a list that I took a lot of time to think about, because if you guys don't remember, I asked a lot of you about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. And so I've taken a lot of time to think about this. Of course, I have other things going on, so I'm not just taking a full 2 weeks of my time to only think about this list. This list is a bit ridiculous. You know, we're going to be kind of putting these movies into the top 10 based on kind of three things here, in my opinion. Okay, the storyline of the movie. Does it have a good story? Because if the movie doesn't make sense, then it's bad. And then we're talking about acting. Is it like quality? Is the movie like as good as it should be? And then comedy, because for those of you that don't know, I'm a pretty funny person. I like to believe I'm a funny person. Don't judge me. And I love funny movies. You know, it's just kind of my thing. So starting off in the number 10 spot, I had a lot of time to think about this one, and this one was honestly one of the more tougher ones to do. Incredibles 2 takes this spot, you know, and I know a lot of people are going to say, Seth, that's sort of like a kid's movie. Why would you put that in there? Guys, I don't know. I don't remember when the first Incredibles was released or, you know, out. It took them so many years to come up with a story, and you know, it fits really well from the first movie, and they did such a good job with it. I think that it kind of deserves to be in the top 10, but it just gets in by a thread. Yeah, I feel like most of you might actually agree with me on this one, hopefully. I just think Incredibles 2 really kind of deserves that spot. You know, great storyline, and it's a classic pretty much. I mean, the first one is, but you know. Moving on to the number 9 spot, we have Monsters University. This one, I know a lot of people are going to say, again, Seth, it's kind of for younger kids. Yes, I know that. Get out of my face. It's a pretty funny movie, and anyone who's watched Monsters, Inc., you know that it was a good movie. We all know it is, and was. This one, it's even better in my opinion, and it's a lot more funnier. The storyline's really good. You know, it is a great movie. Once we pass number 8, that's when some of you will start to recognize a lot of these movies as like ones you've loved. At the number 8 spot, Incredibles, the first one. This is a classic. If you cannot accept that this movie is good, you just need to leave. Just go. Okay, because this one makes sense to even put in the top 10. It's a classic. Everybody knows this movie. Everyone, if you haven't watched this movie, you don't know what you're doing with your life, and you need to get up and just go. Go out the door and do something. All right. In the number 7 spot, we have Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. This is the 6th movie, and this is personally my favorite of all the Star Wars movies. I think it's, you know, kind of interesting. I don't know. It hits different than the other Star Wars movies, I guess. I know a lot of people like Revenge of the Sith a lot more, and that one's really good too. I mean, I can't complain. Unfortunately, Revenge of the Sith is not. No, not Revenge of the Sith. It's The Empire Strikes Back. That's the one. I don't know what I was thinking. Although Revenge of the Sith is good, although the acting's kind of doo-doo, not gonna lie. Anyway, Empire Strikes Back, getting back to that, is one that people really, really like, and I cannot disagree with you. It's a great one, and you know, but it just doesn't hit the same as Return of the Jedi. So, you know. At the number 6 spot, we have Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Now, I know a lot of you probably have never heard of this movie, and that's probably a good thing. It's It's kind of inappropriate, but it's hilarious. It's super funny. Like, it is probably probably the most funniest thing you will ever watch. Don't try sneaking off and trying to find it or watch it when your parents aren't around, because I don't want to have your parents go asking you, where'd you get that movie idea from, or something like that. I don't know. Don't judge. Don't blame me. And they're gonna say, oh, you just got it from this kid's YouTube channel. Yeah, great thinking, guys. Kidding. Anyway, it's a super funny movie. It's rated R, so I only watch it once a year. It's a Thanksgiving movie. That's pretty much what it is. But anyway, moving on to the number 5 spot, we have Happy Gilmore. This movie is hilarious. This is one of the best movies you'll probably ever watch in your life. Funny story here. Me and Justice Chapman, a lot of you may know, we watched this when we were in first grade, and it's kind of inappropriate. Justice, those were the good times. I think we only got like 10 minutes in when like nothing bad had happened. It's not like there's just swearing in it. That's really it. But it's a funny movie, no cap. Number 4 spot, a lot of you probably know this movie, McFarlane USA. And we watched this in PE. I had never heard of it. It was a really good movie. And, a lot of people have to realize this is my list, and these are my personal decisions. And so some of you may know that movie, it's about cross country. Wait, what sports does Seth do? Oh yeah, cross country. No wonder he picked that one. It makes sense. I think that one makes sense. It's a really good movie. I loved it so much, and thank you, PE teachers, for showing that to us. It was a really good movie. Number 3 spot. This is when it starts to get a little bit interesting. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This movie was really good, and it was super funny. The storyline was great, and I just loved it. Everything with the funny parts were like when they said, oh yeah, I'm Spider-Man, like 5 times in a row throughout the movie, and it was super funny. If you haven't watched that movie, highly recommend it. It's super good. Coming in at the number 2 spot, this is going to be a huge surprise to some of you. I actually watched this movie the other day. Ratatouille. I know, a lot of people are going to bully me for this one, I'm not going to lie. But it's a great movie. I don't know how to explain it. The movie just hits me, Something about a rat cooking, I don't know. If you guys have seen the movie, you'd understand. But it's a really good movie, The number 1 spot. This movie, dude, I'm not gonna lie, probably all of you have watched before. It's Elf. When you can watch a movie over, and I'm going to quote Dude Perfect, Ty from Dude Perfect. He said this: when you can watch a movie over and over and over again and still laugh, that is a good movie. And is he wrong, though? No. No, he's not. And that's why this is number 1. That's why it deserves it. I had to have a notebook on me because I cannot remember all 10 of them in order. Don't judge. Good Lord. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Please leave any comments, send me anything any criticism you have, because let me tell you, I'd like to hear it. I'd like to get your guys' feedback too, or let me know of any other movies that I should watch that were not on this list and are pretty good. I'm going to chuck that over there because I don't need it anymore. Anyway, guys, that's going to end the video. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful day. Share the video, like, subscribe, and see you guys next time.